I'm a member of the balisong community, and I am interested in what's called a butterfly knife, or a balisong. These originate from the Philippines, and they kind of became a niche skill toy type of hobby where people flip them competitively, trade them, modify them, and design their own to sell. I first began in March 2020. I got this one right around when the pandemic started and kind of wanted to watch some YouTube videos to learn how to do tricks and kind of get into it. So this was my first big purchase. This one was just a trainer. It wasn't sharp, but I still had a lot of fun with it. Went online and realized there was a community of people who actively flip these. They make edits, they sell and trade rare ones, so I eventually decided to make my own alternative account aside from my main Instagram personal account. I created this account, I named it Royal Flips, and since then I've been posting a lot. I've been active making videos, sharing like the balisongs I flip, doing a lot of like community participation, giveaways and photo competitions and like flipping battles, flipping challenges and things like that. A few months later, I finally got my first live blade balisong, and a live blade balisong is basically just a sharp one with like a real knife on the end of it, one that's not like a trainer. So a few months into flipping, I got this one as my very first one. I traded something for it with somebody else online who I didn't know, and it was my first time ever trading something too. And so they wanted me to send it first and wait for my, $200 knife to arrive before theirs. And so I was like, well, I trust you, that kind of thing. I'm new to the community and I had to take a chance. And he was nice enough to send it right when it arrived, and I got it and learned some like really hard tricks on it for the first time with like a sharp blade. Felt pretty proud of myself, and this kind of became like my signature knife. The company who made these, only about 150-ish of these exist. I just promoted this knife enough for free and just talked about how much I loved it without anyone asking me to, that the owner of the company himself was like, hey, I see you're really into this, blah, 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 blah. We're looking for sponsors. We're just wondering if you'd be interested. And I was like, absolutely, you'd be interested. Like, you were my first big knife I had like this. This is an honor. Funny enough, a community about scary knives is probably the most welcoming group of people I've ever been in. People look out for each other, but at the same time, people stand up for what's right. There can be sometimes some hate in the community, and a lot of times that just gets shut down super right away. One of my first inspirations for joining the community was a girl flipper. Her name was Flippin' Trippin'. She made some super sick videos, but a lot of people in the comments were, maybe going a little too crazy because of the fact that she was just a girl. And from a community mainly of teenage boys who just flip knives, there's a lot of backing, a lot of people who stand up for each other and make sure people get taken care of and everyone's respected. And I think it's a welcoming place, believe it or not.